I don't know how to make short statements, but I'll try. I really hate to gush over people, you know, but Bobby Duvall is one of my idols. As an actor, as a human being, I was very lucky to have been able to work with him as well. And if there's any justice at all in Hollywood, and there rarely is, Bobby Duvall would have won 5 or 6 Academy Awards already. And I warned you about my short speeches. As a Vietnamese, as an Asian American, his portrayal in Apocalypse Now so moved myself, my family, my people. It was so true to life. They swore he was in Vietnam fighting.
Smell that? You smell that? Napalm, son! Nothing else in the world smells like that. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. You know, one time we had a hail bomb for 12 hours. When it was all over, I walked up. We didn't find one of them, not one stinking dink body. Smell, you know that gasoline smell? The whole hill. Smelled like victory.
This one's working. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That's because you're Caucasian.
Right. Second-class citizen here, right? No. Yeah. Well, it's very nice to be here. I'm very nice that I was invited to be here as a guest at this film festival. I'm having a wonderful time. And as far as making a statement on acting, it's a little sometimes easier to do than make statements. It's a very sound thing to be trained or to get one start on stage as an actor. And I think where I like to act at best on the stages in small theaters, and I think there's not such a great gap between film acting and stage acting if it's done on a small, intimate stage, because I think the prerequisite to all good acting, I think, is to have actors' faith or to be able to act truthfully within a given set of imaginary circumstances. And I think that applies to both mediums. But as far as film acting goes, I just think that each part is to be approached differently. I think as far as a character, you know, you do your research, you do your your homework. But I think the most important thing is to try in front of the camera without totally blocking out the camera. But I think you have to create your own world, as you do on the stage, an imaginary world wherein you live truthfully.
I still think riding a motorcycle is obscene.
Well, I just been waiting for you, man. I just been here waiting. Some cat tried to take your wheels, and I came on the scene and he cut out. So I climbed in here and keep the home fires burning. But you're back on, so I'll hit the bricks.
Just a minute.
Bye.
Moment to moment, in a given situation, and the end result of that, hopefully, is very particularized behavior. Because I like to think that hopefully I'm a behavioralist, if there is such a word, and that the beginning of and in the end of good acting is behavior. And when I see a performance that I really like, it's almost as if I'm seeing a structured documentary, although it is fictionalized. And I think the best place to go to learn about true acting as a guide is either to Life or to other documentaries. I don't like to go to other films because and I think in the making of a film, in the initial setup, it is artificial, and we work backwards to try to get the true thing. while as in a documentary film, the actor is accommodated by the camera rather than the reverse thing. And I think that once again, in doing one's homework, as it were, that you go to life or you go to documentaries, you go to the real thing. And they always say something is bigger than life, this and that. I don't think anything's bigger than life, but I think that if you take selections from life and arrange them in a performance, in trying to arrive at as pure a state of behavior as you can, that this is what screen acting is to me, and what I try to arrive at. I don't know if that makes sense, but it kind of makes sense to me. I hope it makes sense to you. But I think that the beginning and the end of acting, either on stage or we're now talking about film acting in front of the camera, is to find behavior, particularized behavior that comes out of oneself. You can never become someone else. It appears as if you do become someone else, even though you're versatile. But it's like turning oneself, whatever is in oneself, so it appears as if you become someone else. But in reality, you're still yourself, acting, whether it's a military man, you find what's in yourself as a military man. If you're playing a minister, a pope, then you find what is in you that is spiritual, hopefully. And it's just a matter of finding what's in you and particularizing the behavior so that it comes out as real as possible. I mean, that's all I can say. I mean, I hope it doesn't sound confusing, but that's what it is. So to find behavior and to be as truthful as you can in front of the camera in a relaxed way.